Hello, so in this video we are going to be looking at order of operations. And order of operations, some people use the format PEMDAS, some use the format BODMAS or BIDMAS, and it's all the same thing. It all have the same interpretation. So whether you are using PEMDAS, BODMAS, BIDMAS, it's all the same thing. So this is the order. Here you have P that stands for parenthesis. And then you have exponent, that is when you raise something to a power, like when you have 2 to the power of 5. You understand? So exponent. Then you also have multiplication, you have division, you have addition, and you have subtraction. Same thing with BODMAS. You have a bracket, which is just the same as the parenthesis, bracket, all the same. You have exponent, which is just the same as the order. Now, here, you have multiplication and division. So this multiplication and division, they are on the same level when we look at it from the perspective of PEMDAS. They are on the same level. So you treat your parenthesis first, followed by your exponent, then multiplication and division are on the same level. But you have to treat them from left to right. So if you have a question and there is a multiplication and a division in that question, you look at from left to right, which one comes first and which one comes next. Then you treat them in that order. So the same thing when you have division and multiplication, you treat them from left to right. So it's still the same. And same thing here. So this indices right here is same as the order, bracket, same as the bracket. Then after you have treated the parentheses, the exponent, the multiplication and division, the same order, then you have addition and subtraction also from left to right. So if this is subtraction and this is addition, you subtract first, then you add. If this is addition and this is subtraction, you add first, then you subtract. So you see that PEMDAS, BODMAS, and BIDMAS, they are all the same. Now, we have some questions here. When you have a question, the first thing you ask yourself is, this question, does it have a parenthesis or does it have a bracket? Yes, it does. So because it has a bracket, we solve the bracket first. And in the bracket, we have 18 divided by 3. Since we have only one operation in that bracket, that is what we are going to do first. So 12 divided by 3. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. So we bring down every other thing. We have 8 plus 4 times 2. 8 plus 4 times 2. Then in this expression, we ask ourselves, do we have any other bracket there? No. So we are done with bracket. We are done with parentheses. Do we have any exponents here? No. So we are done with exponents. Do we have any multiplication or division here? Yes. So we have only one multiplication, and that is what we are going to do first. So 4 times 2, that's 8. So 4 times 2 is 8, and we have 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8, that is 16, and that is the answer for the first question. If you have any question, you can just drop it in the comment section. I'll be there answering your questions. So look at this. You have 15 minus 6 times 2. This is very straightforward. You ask yourself, is there any parenthesis here? No. Any exponent? No. Any multiplication or division? Yes. So we do that first. So 6 times 2, that's 12. So we have 15 minus 12. That's 3. So our answer is 3. But then the question can get a little trickier. So let's take a little trickier question. Look at this. We have this question, 5 times, open parenthesis, 2 plus 3 to the power of 2, close parenthesis, minus 10. When we have a question like this, first thing we ask ourselves, does it have a parenthesis? Yes. So we solve the parenthesis first. But inside of that parenthesis, we have two operations here. One operation is the addition. The other one is this exponent that we have here. So if you look at addition and exponent, this is exponent, this is addition. Exponents come before addition, so we solve it first. So 3 to the power of 2, that's 3 times 3, and that's 9. So we have something like this: 5 times, open parenthesis, 2 plus 9 minus 10. Then we still have a bracket. We have to go into that bracket and solve it, but now we have just one operation in that bracket, make it easier for us to do. So 2 plus 9 is 11. We have 11 minus 10. 5 times 11 minus 10. So now we ask ourselves, this expression that we have here, is there any parentheses? No. Is there any exponent? No. Is there a multiplication or division? Yes. So we solve that first. 5 times 11 is 55. Minus 10, that's 45. And that's our answer. You see, it's getting easier, right? So now we have this question. In this question, we notice that we have two parentheses. So this is not an issue. All we have to do is solve the two parentheses and then we write our expression. So the first parenthesis is 18 minus 6, and that is 12. The second parenthesis, that is 15 divided by 3, and that is 5. 12 times 5 plus 10. Now, we don't have any other parentheses. We don't have exponents, but we still have multiplication. So, since we have multiplication, we do that, and that gives us 12 times 5 is 60 plus 10, that's 70. Perfect. Now, there's more question. Take a look at this question. There are cases where we have a parenthesis, and inside of that parenthesis, we have another parenthesis. So, what do we do first? We know that we have to solve this parenthesis first. But inside of this parenthesis, we have another parenthesis. So, to solve one parenthesis, we have to still follow PEMDAS. So, that means that treating this parenthesis as an expression itself, we have to follow PEMDAS, which means that we have to solve the parenthesis inside of the parenthesis first. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So we can write down 4. And since it's just a single number, we don't have to put a parenthesis there again. So we have 12 divided by 4 plus 2. Now, this is what we have in parentheses. We still have our times 2. We still have 25 minus all of this. Now, in this parenthesis, we have division and addition. Division comes before addition. So, 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So, the entire parenthesis here, when we solve it, we get 5. Because 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So, we have 25 minus 5 times 2. So we have subtraction and we have multiplication. Now look here. Like I said, addition and subtraction are on the same level. Multiplication and division are on the same level. So multiplication and division come before addition and subtraction. So we have to solve multiplication first. So 5 times 2, that's 10. So we have 25 minus 10, and that is 15. So, if you are still here, that means you actually want to master this. And I still have 2 more questions, slightly more complexity. Yeah, so stay tuned. So, we have this 2 parentheses. We solve the 2 parentheses and we rewrite our equation. So, we want to solve the first parenthesis. But there are 2 expressions here. There are 2 operations here. We have addition and we have exponent. So exponents come before addition. So we do the exponent first. 4 to the power of 2, that is 4 times 4. And 4 times 4 is 16. So we have 16 here. But we can just add it to 6 and that gives us 22. Since we have a single number, we don't need to put the parentheses again. So here we have 8 minus 3, that's 5. So write down every other thing. 22 divided by 2 plus 5 times 3. Now, we have division and we have multiplication. What do we do first? Like I said, the division and multiplication, they are on the same level. The only thing that determines what we do first is from left to right, which one do we come across first? We come across this division first, so we do it first. So 22 divided by 2 is 11. So we have 11 plus 5 times 3. Then we do the multiplication. 5 times 3 is 15. So 11 plus 15 is 26. Now, a very good observation here is that you would notice that if you look at this, whether you do this first or you do this first, you might be lucky because this particular question, whether you do multiplication first or division first, you will get the same answer. But that is not always the case, because if you have something like this, let's say 2 divided by 2 times 2. Yeah, 2 divided by 2 times 2. In this case, if you do your division first, 2 divided by 2, you have 1 times 2 and you eventually get 2. But if you do multiplication first, you have 2 divided by 4 and you get 1/2. So you see that the answer is different. So you have to follow the procedure to actually get the right answer. Then lastly, we have this question. If you look at this question, you see that we have 2 parentheses, and inside of this parenthesis we have another parenthesis. So we have to solve the parentheses, the 2 parentheses separately. And if we want to solve this particular parenthesis, we solve the parenthesis inside of it first before we proceed to solve the bigger parenthesis. So in this parenthesis we have 2 operations, plus and exponent. We do the exponent first. 2 to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, and that is 8. So 3 plus 8 is 11. So now that we have 11 for this, we can just say 2 times 11, we have 22. 22. Here we have 5 to the power of 2, that is 25. 25 minus 9, that is 16. So plus 16, 60 divided by 22 plus 16. So once we have something like this, 60 divided by 22 would come first before we do the plus. Now, because this is going to give us a fraction, we are going to have 60 over 22 plus 16. Now, what is 60 over 22? We can simplify. Divide this by 2, divide this by 2. You have 30 over 11, but you still have plus 16. Now, we can actually convert this into a mixed fraction. And that is, we have 11. How many 11 can we get from 30? 11 plus 11, that's 22, plus 8. So we have 2 whole, and we have 8 as a, like 8 over 11. So this is going to be 2 plus 8 over 11 plus 16. 2 plus 16 is 18. Then we have 18 whole, 8 over 11. And that's our answer. So if you enjoyed the class, kindly like, subscribe. If you need a one-on-one tutor, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp via the number appearing on your screen. See you on the next one.